What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. That's right. First, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to your girl. So for those that are new, and to my regular listeners, this is Tweet Talks. Okay? This is Tweet Talks. This is the podcast where it's your thoughts and my words, okay? And first, I want to apologize to my listeners. I know sometimes it takes a little time in between, but you know when I come with the realist, okay? I'm focused on a lot of different projects right now that I'm not able to speak on at this moment. One I am able to speak on. Currently, I have a business, and my side business is on Facebook. That's one of the realms that it's in. So if you check it out on Facebook, it is Tweets Bling Boutique, all caps on Facebook. Yes, your girl sells jewelry and I do ship. Regardless of where you at, I can get it to you. Okay? All right, rolling back into the Tweet Talks podcast. Today's episode is entitled Working and Owning a Black Business. Yes. Not everybody wants to talk about it, but owning a black business is different. Yes. Okay? And a lot of people will say, what is the difference between owning a black business? And we're not going to talk about scales. We're not going to talk about low class scale, high class scale, small business, big business, international, local. We're not going to talk about any of that because none of it matters. When you are a black business owner, things are different for you. Okay? It's whether you want to admit it or not, it is. Okay? And one of the things that I'm going to talk about in having a black business is, let's talk about your counterparts. Let's talk about the people that are in business with you. Or, no, we're not going to say in business with you, that are in businesses, and everybody wants theirs to thrive. Everybody wants theirs to thrive. Okay? Everybody wants theirs to thrive because when you are a business owner and you're putting money out there with the hopes of revenue coming back from it, it is important that you get that. And this is what all of my black consumers, this is what I want y'all to understand. Okay? Because this is something that a lot of people don't understand. But when you are a black business owner, you don't always have the idea of, I'm going to have my business to take care of my family and get rich, buy cars, buy houses, buy jewelry, buy wigs, buy lashes, buy anything that's making me look good. No, some of us have some real dreams as far as giving back to the community. And it's important. It is important that we understand that because I'm not gonna lie. I'm an African American woman myself, and I will tell you that a lot of times when you have a business, people are checking you out. Okay? Now I can go right down the street to an Asian market, and if they have the hair that I want, if it's high dollar, if I know that I can get it somewhere farther away and I have to drive to it, I'm still going to give them my money, and I'm not going to be concerned with what kind of car they're driving, where they're living, how good they look, if they're an attractive Asian, if they're an attractive Caucasian, if they are living in a nice neighborhood or not, do they own their home, are they renting, are they married, are they single. I am not going to be concerned with those things because the reality of it is this is how we shop. As black consumers, we are shopping for what we want. So, y'all know what I'm getting ready to say. Y'all know what I'm getting ready to say. Okay? Why can't we shop with each other that way? Why can't we walk into or commit to doing business with another black business owner and be concerned only with the product that we are purchasing? Am I right? Y'all know. Y'all can hit me up and y'all can debate it. And hey, like I tell people, I'm always looking for a special guest. So if you're interested in being a special guest on my podcast and you have a strong point and you have a reason for standing behind it like I do, then it's all good. Just, hit your girl up and say, okay, you know what? I am ready. I am ready to step into the ring. I'm swinging. I'm ready. If you are ready to do that, that's fine. But the reality of it is, why can't we as Black consumers choose to purchase based on what the item is that we are purchasing and thinking to ourselves, I am purchasing because I'm helping your business. But when we go to the grocery store and we want some ribs, we decide we want some beef ribs and we're going to eat them beef ribs. We are not concerned with it high dollar. We're like, I'm not riding down the street. I'm going to go ahead and put my money into this and I'm going to go ahead and get these beef ribs. They're high dollar, but I want them. But when we purchase with each other, we are checking out that person's lifestyle. Am I helping this person pay their car note? Because I'm not trying to do that. It's real. So I urge any of my Black consumers that are out there purchasing, buying, owning, renting, anything, even if you are testing out, if you're supporting a Black business, do the same thing. Don't discriminate. Do the same thing that you would do with any other vendors. You are going to support that business because you are there for whatever that product is. You want it. Let's talk about some of those that own homes. Yeah. When you look at a home and you're interested in it, you want it, you're not consumed with who's selling it, who's building it, who's moving it, who manufactured it. You're not concerned with any of that because you want it. Well, some of us homeowners that are selling homes and we are Black homeowners, we want to know that you have a dog, what's happening in the neighborhood, what's going on down the street, around the corner, and this is not right. It's not right. Because you're supposed to be shopping for whatever that product is. Okay? That's point number one. Let's go over to point number two. Point number two. Whatever the sale ticket is, it is what it is. You're not going to go into, ladies, I know y'all listening. You're not going to go into the Asian marketplace, the beauty supply store, and you see that 32-inch human bone straight Brazilian wig, and they want $450 for it, but you know that you can go 30 to 45 minutes away and get it for $300 and something. You're not going to go in that beauty supply store and try and Jew them down. That's right, I'm from New York, so I said it, Jew them down. You're not going to try and Jew them down. You're going to say, I gotta take care of this. I'm a treat myself. I'm just not gonna work to pay bills. Y'all know. I know y'all laughing and listening, but you're not gonna do that. You're gonna go ahead and get that bone straight that's hanging off of that wig head, and you're gonna style and profile with it. You're gonna do it because you're purchasing a product. You're not gonna say, okay, well, yeah, can I get the most that we gonna do? Okay. I'm gonna give y'all this. The most that we're going to do is we're going to say, it was hanging on the wig head, so can I get 5% off? I've been there. I did that, but I grew from it, right? So that's what you need to learn to do when you're dealing with Black businesses. If we tell you you're going to have $1 or $2 off, accept it the same way you would when you see that bone straight Brazilian hanging from the wig head. You are concerned with the product, not the seller. It is what it is. My third point. This podcast tonight is well deserved, and I'm not going to stay here too long. But the third point, supporting Black business. This weekend alone, I attended a few different events. Okay, and on one of these events, there were, more than one event. There were artists. And some of the artists were performing, and some of them were dancing, and some of them were, just reciting different things. It was different things. But I did notice that when it came to the applause of the positivity, I'm going to talk about it. There was one young lady that got up and she She performed this song, and when she performed this song, it was a beautiful song. And to me, you know what? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It wasn't even beautiful. It was real. She kept it trill. She kept it gangster. She was talking about what ladies go through with dudes and how they mistreat them and how they expect all this from them, but they're not willing to put forward nothing, and how they expect females to just be continuing to put out. We not gonna go there today. We not. But anyway. She was really, and she was classy about it. She was positive. And I noticed that when it came time to give her applause, you heard maybe one or two. I mean, that's literally what you heard. It was like, I said, wow. I said, wow. Now, this young lady came up here talking about, and I mean, you know, when you're at an event and you look at the audience, you already know that a lot of people in this audience can relate, or a lot of people cannot. I knew that people could relate. She wasn't profane about everything she was saying. She was just talking realness. Everybody could understand, whether it be male or female, what she was talking about was true, because she had both sides of the spectrum. And it was like some people was, you know, and I said, wow. I said, this woman just came out here and she talked some stuff. And y'all didn't, now, and then we like fast forwarded to the fact that, you know, at the end, she kind of asked everybody to kind of get on her YouTube page. And I'm actually going to find out information, and I'm going to put it in the comments so everybody can know who she is. But she, you know, she was dope. She was dope. She was really dope. Her delivery, everything about her music was super dope. And nobody really supported her like that. And I didn't understand it, because I'm like, okay, she's talking positively. She's not talking about killing each other, shooting each other down, having a whole life full of illegal activity. She's not talking about none of this stuff. She was talking straight positive, but she could not get the support. So, you know, your girl was in the audience. Yes, sir. Your girl was in the audience. So I was like, come on, let me get I'm about to share that. I'm about to subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality of it is she wasn't getting it. I felt she deserved it. And I know there were those there too. But see, we have a tendency to be so consumed with how another person will level up. Y'all know the term, crabs in a barrel. So concerned with what would be her level up, so we was not concerned with giving the applause that was needed, that should be granted, that she had worked hard for. Nobody was concerned with that. So I took it upon myself to be the stand-up person, I don't care how y'all feel, but this is how I feel, and this is what she deserved. And I'm supporting her. I'm so applauding her because she did an awesome job. Okay? But this is when it comes to black business, we don't want to give that applause because we're too worried about somebody leveling up, not realizing that level up. Let's talk about somebody like Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was once a homeless man, a homeless black man. And I'm not going to say I know his whole story. So Tyler Perry, if you pick up this podcast and you decide you're going to listen to it, please don't try to sue me over this. But I will tell you this. He has made his business to give opportunity to new actresses, new musicians, new models. He has made it his business to not turn his back on the new up and coming businesses, whether it be entrepreneurs or people with any type of skills. He has devoted himself to that. And the reality of it is, as a black business, you have to learn how to say, I'm shopping for the product, just like you do with anybody else. We have to learn to do this. Sometimes my fourth point would be, okay, you know what? The other thing is, we don't want to publicize somebody else's business. We don't want anybody to know that we're shopping with this business. We don't want anybody to know that we're supporting this business. And a black business owner should not have to be ratchet for you to support them. You should be able to look at another black business owner and see them in their business attire, in their business lifestyle, and know that, you know what? They're not always in this realm right here. They're not always doing this right here. This is business mode. and still support them. And never mind that. Let's talk about biblically, okay? The Bible tells us we're supposed to give and love and put forth our riches and our jewels towards those that may not have. So look at your black business owners like they're struggling, because I'm going to tell you, I'm one of them. And sometimes the money that you have to put forward to make this business thrive, you may not see it. No matter how good it looks, how pretty, how many bells are whistling, and how many dings and bings and bings and all that, it's still at the end of the money. We got to put some stuff in. And sometimes it takes putting some stuff in for a long period of time before we get it back. Okay? So let's not take our black business owners and say, you know what? I'm gonna break you down to where you're gonna have to come on social media, you're gonna have to come on TV, you're gonna have to come on without your makeup, without your jewelry, without your hair, without your neck. You're gonna have to look like you are flat broke, screaming for $1, trying to make it holler in order for me to support you, just so I can feel good and say, you know what? I supported this business that was trying to grow. Because when you go into the stores, you're not doing that. You're not saying, okay, well, can I get this piece of meat here, or can I get it down the street? Can I eat this meal at this restaurant for this price, or can I get it down the street? You're not doing that. You go in there and you say, okay, gosh, I really want this, and I'm going to sit down and eat it regardless of the cost. Okay? And a lot of y'all is not even concerned whether the business owner likes you or not. Let's talk about it. This is what I told y'all. This is Tweet Talks, right? So Tweet be talking over here. Tweet be talking over here. Okay? So I'm not going to keep y'all before me too long. But I will tell y'all this. Support black business, small business, entrepreneurs, and don't be concerned about what they're doing with their funds, because you're going to see it. Any business that has strived from the bottom up, you see it somehow give back to you, whether it be the product that they're giving back to you, whether it be entertaining, whether it be good product, whether it be time, whether it be their stories. They're giving something back to you. Okay? So I'm going to ride out. I want everybody to have an awesome 4th of July party. Be safe. Do the right thing. Because sometimes bad decisions can cause you a lifetime. Okay? All right? Peace out. Tweet Talks, y'all.